Welcome everyone to the epic thought of the day. I am reading from the 24 Hours a Day book by Hazelden Betty Ford, so you guys can see that. Today we are on January 10th already, so for all past episodes, go into the link description, and for this thought of the day, go into the link description as well. So the thought of the day for January 10th says, when we were drinking, most of us were full of pride and selfishness. We believed that we could handle our affairs even though we were making a mess of our lives. We were very stubborn and didn't like to take advice. We resented being told what to do. To us, humility looked like weakness. But when we came into AA, we began to be humble. And we found out that humility gave us the power that we needed to overcome drinking. The question of the day asks, have I learned that there is power in humility? All right, now let's go to the meditation and then the prayer for the day. The meditation of the day says, I will come to God in faith and He will give me a new way of life. This new way of life will alter my whole existence. The words I speak, the influence I have, they will spring from the life within me. I see how important it is the work of a person who has this new way of life. The words and examples of such a person can have a wide influence for good in the world. Now the prayer for the day says, I pray that I may learn the principles of good life. I pray that I may meditate upon them and work at them because they are eternal. Again, this is from the 24 Hours a Day book for January 10th. And now I'll give my interpretation on this reading, or as we say, a lead on this reading. Again, this is my opinion. This does not represent AA or any organization. This is independently done by me, and my way I work the program is the way I work the program. So with that being said, for the thought of the day, this is how I take it. I've heard a saying. It goes, you can tell an alcoholic, but you can't tell an alcoholic shit. All right? And that was definitely me. That's why I remember it so well. I wasn't ready to hear advice from anybody. I thought that everyone had flaws and they needed to look at themselves before they saw my flaws. And when I was drinking, my ego took me to places that I never thought I'd go. I was like Superman and Martin Luther King mixed in one. At least I thought I was that in my head. And you couldn't tell me nothing, jack, when I was drunk. I remember after one of my rap battles, someone was trying to give me constructive criticism, but I was so drunk, and in my head I was so correct. But then I saw a video of how I was acting, and I was making a mockery of myself publicly. If you guys would have seen that, I was acting like a super jerk. It was incredibly shameful just to look at that video, and just remembering that particular moment, which I know I've had probably worse, was enough to bring me down to humility instantly. But how do I keep that humility is the question, right? So this program, in a way, is like boot camp, all right? You have to be broken down so you can be rebuilt again. And so you're probably wondering, how do I do that? Well, for me, this was done by retraining my thinking through the meetings and through the steps and through the spiritual journey that I've had so far, you know. So you'll hear this, you know, I came in for my drinking, but I stayed for my thinking. You see, the drinking and whatever substance you might use, is the using is just is just a cause and effect. There's a deeper issue down there, and I had many of them, plenty, even before I picked up the first bottle or my first joint. I had issues already. So let's go into the meditation of the day. All right, the meditation of the day reminds me a lot of step 12, and that is that after having a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we try to carry this message and practice these principles in all our affairs. All right, sorry about that. In all our affairs. So when we have this light within you, other people can see it and feel it. I do Uber, and I know some people feel it, they know it, like real recognize real, right? As we say sometimes. And but on the opposite principle, you can't share something that you don't have. You get it? So, but it also reminds me a lot of a verse from Ezekiel 36:26. And it says, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. So even that alone correlates with the thought of the day as well. So he transforms us, at least God transformed me and continues to do so as long as I stay in his good grace, as long as I stay in the circumference. So if you have something good to give, then give it. Don't store it up for yourselves. Giving of yourself spiritually is an endless supply. You can never run out of it. It's endless. So don't think that you'll run out of it. But if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. And God puts us all in situations every day, guaranteed to do his work. So just think about that today when you encounter a certain situation. All right. So for the prayer for the day, I pray that I may shine upon you so that you can put your shine upon others. And this light comes from up above, from me, from Jesus Christ. And hopefully it flows straight to you guys. And with that being said, everyone have a blessed day. Let's go do God's work today. Everybody have a great day. Peace. And consider subscribing and joining the Patreon. And that's about it. God willingly, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.